Yeah, massive 3 points today. We knew that. It was a sort of 6 pointer, but there's still a lot of hard work to do between now and the end of the season. We've still got 4 tough games coming up because everybody, for their own reasons, are fighting for different reasons, and some people's fighting to avoid the playoff, to go down the league. So every game from now to the end of the season is going to be tough for us. We know that, but thankfully today we turned up in the second half. I thought the first half we weren't ourselves like we were at Korean last week. I didn't think we were picking up enough second balls, which are massive in this league. But thankfully in the second half, Single come on and set the tone, and as I said, we grew into the game. George has pulled off an unbelievable save from the penalty kick, which has given us a platform to build from, and I thought from that, it just gave everybody a lift, and I thought after that, even with 10 men, I thought we were the better team. I don't think you would have knew who the team was with the 10 men in the second half. But as I say, 2 incredible finishes by Peter Campbell as well, and I have to single out Fitzpatrick and Conor McCluskey. I thought the front three today were excellent today. The work rate they put in, they had to do a tough shift for them, and they all put it in. And thankfully in the midfield, we got our midfield picking up second balls and started battling better and playing the front foot rather than the back foot. And I thought that, to be fair to the back four, I thought they were solid throughout the game. Apart from that one switch off for the free kick when we didn't mark the man, but the rest of the game I thought the back four were solid. And as I said, it was an exceptional debut for young George as a 17-year-old goalkeeper playing his first senior men's game. I thought he was superb from start to finish.
There must have been a few points during the game when you must have thought this isn't going to go our way, and the decisions just didn't go our way.
Yeah, listen, and I'm not gonna excuse it, because the first goal is an absolute joke. It's a corner kick, and everybody in the stadium, even the Ballymena directors in the directors box and Sean O'Neill, everybody knew it was in the ground knew it was a corner kick, and yet Jamie Robinson gives a by ball. From the by ball they get a free kick and they score, and that's not acceptable. Not at this level, it's not acceptable. And as I say, it's it could cost you big decisions like that. It could really cost you, but thankfully for us today it didn't.
Now, of course, there was a red card as well.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was. When I look back, I thought it was. Danny shouldn't have done what he done, but thankfully we didn't get punished for it, and thankfully it maybe actually worked the other way for us today. Because George has made that save and has given the whole team a massive lift, and they've kicked on from there, and they've got a lot of energy out of the penalty kick save.
Yeah. You mentioned him earlier on, but we'll give another mention. The goalkeeper, Josh Clark, fantastic debut.
Yeah, he was superb. Yeah, he's a good kid. You can see now why there's 4 countries chasing for him to commit to them. You can see what he's about. He's only 17. He's been at Bournemouth at 16-year-old, and he went in there and he was with the first team for a year. So any club that brings you at 16 and makes you train with the first team or lets you train with the first team, there's something about you, and also the fact that he's played for Sweden, he's played for Republic, he's played for England. He's been in Northern Ireland now. So if all the countries are chasing you as well, you've got something about you, and certainly he showed that today. He's come and commanded his box well, a couple of good takes in the air, took the trouble of us, and his penalty saves was an amazing save, and I thought his kicking throughout the game was really, really good, really impressive. So I'm delighted for the young kid. It's not easy for young kids coming from England at that age, and a new environment, new country, but probably playing with Northern Ireland's helped him adjust that, and he's only been in for one training session, and then he's played today, and he's gelled well with the boys, and the boys have looked after him in there, and he's delighted after he turned around to me after the game and he says that was my first senior game. I'm delighted with it, and as were we.
You've now got a 4-point advantage over Ballymena now going on in the rest of the season. Dungannon next up. What will be the thoughts going into that one?
Another tough game, as I said earlier on. Apart from Warrenpoint, the rest of the teams that we played from now to the end of the season are all fighting to stay clear of that relegation playoff. So everybody's got something to play for now. Ballymena's got European playoff to play for. We have as well, and then obviously they've got the other 3 teams taking Warrenpoint aside. They have all got relegation playoff to fight against. So there's not going to be any easy games. We know that, and but if we can keep going the way we've been going today, and over the last couple of months, I think most of the fans will agree. I'm sure you'll agree that over the last couple of months we've been good. We've competed in every match we've played, even the games that we've got beat, like Portadown and Cliftonville. We could have got something from them. We played well, we performed well, but just wasn't to be in the day. But certainly. In the bigger picture, I thought we've been very good over the last couple of months, and especially second half today as well. I thought we were excellent.